In case I opt not to use any of the footage from yesterday, because one, we are like really behind, and two, I really didn't record a whole lot yesterday, and three, I was on the verge of a crash out, so what I did record was kind of just quick, and normally I do record quick things, I know, but in this circumstance, it was real quick. We're talking like a couple second check-ins. I'll have to take a look at the footage and get a feel for it and see. I might just combine, but in case I don't, another victory for the OGs, another week in the books. Now, to today, we are on our way to pick up Courtland. Once we acquire Courtland, we're headed out to my parents' house because they have 2 refrigerators that need moved, and they are physically incapable of moving them. Thus, the Redbeards are on their way. There we go. Nothing like a straw bango on a moderately warm day. I mean, I don't think there's ever a bad time for a straw bango. You know?
Wagwan.
What's good, Coy?
Not much. Okay, I got it.
Howdy, brother.
What's that?
Say howdy, brother.
Howdy, brother.
Totally clean, so all you have to do is just swipe them.
Oh man, what a time. What a time. Not a lot of footage with Court, and I apologize for that, but it kind of is just one of those teens. Oh, we gotta go. But big shout out Court for helping me with all that tomfoolery. That was a chore. I got all sorts of like bruising on the inside of my arm. When I first used the straps that you definitely didn't see, we were using moving straps, and I had them like mid forearm, and I was like, bro, this sucks. And Court was like, you just got to pull them up, and I was like, oh, that's way easier. But we got that taken care of, and that's good that my parents are all set up for their new fridge, which should be good for them, and then potentially good for us, because we might end up with a fridge out of it, like for the garage. K-Truck! Chat. We talk about dream cars, right? We've done that before. My dream car that I want so badly, I want a K-Truck. I've wanted a K-Truck forever. Ever since I was a little kid, I've wanted one. Mind you, I'm not so little anymore, but still. My dad used to have this tiny manual Mazda, and it was pretty much a K-Truck, except for just like it was bigger. But with that in mind, I've always wanted a tiny truck because of that, and so I was like looking when I was younger, and I found out about K-Trucks, and I was like, these are sick. And now that I'm an adult with adult money, I'm like, let me get a K-Truck. I feel like I need to sit in one though, just to make sure, because I might not fit in a K-Truck, and that would not be very cool if I didn't fit in one. Ludwig, I guess, I think it was Twitter. He either posted on Twitter or Instagram, but he posted that he EV swapped his K-Truck and all this other stuff. I'm like, damn, living my dream. I found one. Before I got my Lexus, I found one, and it was, I think it was like 2,000, and it was an automatic, and it had air conditioning. I guess that's a big thing for K-Trucks, is that not a lot of them have AC. This one did though, and I was like, oh man, I might have to pull the trigger on that. And then we ended up with this car, which, like, great car. I love my car a lot, but I want a K-Truck. 2 points, unrelated, but 2 points nonetheless. One, has an under new management sign ever been like helpful? Because I've noticed my entire life, but I saw one when I was driving a minute ago, and it made me think, does the under new management sign lead to more business? Because I feel as though if you had gone to a place and gotten poor service and kind of chalked it to where like, yeah, I'm never going there again, and then you see a sign that says under new management, does that really make people go, maybe I should try it again? I don't know. Personally, I don't think so. I think if I'm soured, I'm soured, but I mean, I guess maybe it works, otherwise why would you put up the sign? Second part that's not related at all to the first part is I understand the need for more housing because, like, you know, population expands and you need places to go and all that good stuff, but it sucks seeing parts of like your history or childhood or what have you get tarnished or destroyed for that. The reason I bring that up is back there was this cool little farm that had a corn maze and pumpkin patch and all this other stuff, and I guess maybe it was only good for that, like in terms of, I mean, maybe they did other stuff, I don't know. I just remember it being a cornfield maze and having a pumpkin patch, which is really only relevant for a couple months out of the year. I digress. But it doesn't make it suck any less that that farm is now gone, totally destroyed, and they're gonna put a bunch of neighborhoods in there. It just sucks, because that was McKenna and I's first date, you know, forever ago. But still, it's very unfortunate, and it sucks to see that. Again, I understand the need for housing, but it still sucks to see things like that, or see, you know, forests get torn down and so on and so forth, to see more houses get built. I understand the need, but doesn't make it suck any less. So we made it home, but now we're doing a grocery run. So we're gonna hit Walmart, and we're gonna hit Safeway. Luckily, McKenna ordered curbside, so it'll be nice and quick. And then we're gonna get dinner.